Good afternoon and welcome to the weekly weather briefing from the National Weather Service in Spokane for October 2nd, 2017. Taking a look at what we can expect for the week, we'll see some scattered showers tapering off after today. Tuesday through Thursday will be dry and warm, and even into Friday will continue to be dry. Before Friday night into Saturday, we'll start to see some gusty winds and the return of some mountain rain showers. And then Sunday through the beginning of next week, we start to dry out again and warm up. So looking at the current satellite and radar, you can see there's some showers over northeast Washington and the Idaho Panhandle, as well as some clouds, and those will continue through the afternoon today and start to taper off as we get into tonight. We're also dealing with some gusty winds down the Okanagan Valley and over the Waterville Plateau into central portions of central Washington, and those will continue through the evening and start to taper off tonight as well. So the big picture for this week is that we will remain dry. So we're not expecting any big fire season ending event to come through and give us any rain in the next week. And so this is a map of the precipitation expected between Tuesday and Friday. And as you can see, there is none. So that means that the fire danger is still going to be present, and so this fire season is just kind of winding down slowly. And anything that does get started, if it encounters any winds that we're expecting at the end of the week, fires could spread rapidly. So speaking of winds, the biggest impact for the week is going to be our winds that are going to come Friday evening, Saturday timeframe. So right now, it's looking like the highest wind gusts are going to be Friday evening, and we're expecting winds anywhere from gusting up to 30 to 35 miles per hour. Now the confidence in these wind speeds is moderate right now. We are confident that it's going to get windy at the end of the week, but the exact areas where we're going to see the highest wind gusts are still being nailed down, and there's still a lot of variability in where those could occur. So we will be narrowing that down through the week and updating as we go. But the confidence in the timing is also low. So right now we're thinking Friday evening would be the max winds, with still gusty winds on Saturday, but that could change as we get closer to the event, as it's looking like it is speeding up a little bit in the last day or so. So that could continue, or we could stay on track for the Friday evening. And if anything big changes, we will update you as soon as we know. So this could also lead to some issues with blowing dust on Friday night into Saturday in the basin mainly. So be aware of that if you're out driving, that there could be some visibility issues if some of this dust gets picked up by these gusty winds. Another issue this week will be more widespread freezing temperatures. The coldest temperatures we're expecting are going to be Tuesday through Thursday, with the coldest morning being up here on the screen. You'll see the Wednesday morning lows with quite a few areas getting into the low to mid 20s, and so definitely getting into that season where we're seeing more of these widespread freezing temperatures, but temperatures will be rebounding quite a bit in the afternoon, so it's not going to be too cold in the afternoons this week. We will cool down as we get into Saturday and Sunday. So looking into the weekend, the highs will be dropping back down to the 50s and lower 60s Saturday and Sunday. And as we go into next week, the trend looks to be starting to warm up a little bit more and to continue to stay dry. So no big rainfall events in the near horizon. So looking out to the 10th through the 16th, a little bit farther out, the outlook right now looks for about average temperatures expected for early to mid-October, and a slight chance of wetter than average precipitation. And now again, as we mentioned last week, we are under a La Nina watch, which I have up here the typical pattern for a La Nina, meaning colder and wetter in the northwest. But again, this does not mean that we will definitely have a snowier winter. It's only one piece of the puzzle, and about 65% of La Nina winters in Spokane end up with colder and snowier conditions. So that's going to be narrowed down as we get closer to winter as well, and we'll keep you updated on that. As always, you can stay up to date with the latest at weather.gov/Spokane or on our social media sites. Thanks and have a great week.